Hi Libra, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be channeling messages focusing on what energies will you be walking away from and what blessings are you going to be walking towards in the month of June. Now, if you are a Libra sun, moon, rising, or Venus, then these messages are for you. And if you are interested in the extensive or exclusive bonus content portion of this reading, where I'll be channeling from these decks right here, focusing on what blessings are coming in your love life, career, and what mindset you need to have in order to maximize these blessings, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Patreon link. That is going to take you over to my Patreon, and you will have access to that bonus content in tier number 2. For those of you that are interested in learning more about me, my story, my credentials, my client testimonials, or if you are interested in booking a reading with me, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, of course, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to continue those thumbs up, to like, share, and subscribe so that I can continue to bring you these channeled messages. And don't forget to click on that notification bell so you are aware whenever there are new postings or whenever I go live on my live stream. All right, let's take a look here, Libra. What energy will you be walking away from? And it says here, Lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. Okay, so I feel here the energy that you'll be walking away from are your past experiences. I feel here that for some of you, there's this sense of like skeletons in the closet having to do with your love life, okay? And that is kind of like this little, it looks here like a little creature here peeking its little head or eye out of its like out of an egg, okay? And what I'm feeling here is that there may be here things that you are finally either A, closing the chapter towards, or you've started or you will start walking away from that energy. For some of you who may say, well, I already closed those chapters. I walked away from, that energy. I'm, moving forward and, storylines like that. The reason why this may be still coming up for you here is because there are times your mind goes back to either that ex, that connection, that person in your past or your recent past. And wherever the mind goes, energy flows. So if your mind goes back to that past connection, then you are regenerating, okay? That you're regenerating the energy from that connection. So there is no, in a way, closure because you're bringing it back from the past. So I feel here for you, Libra, that there's this kind of like no longer looking at the past, thinking about the past, being triggered perhaps for some of you here about your past, something having to do here with your past in your connection, love life, or past partner, okay? So I feel this is what you're walking away from. Let's find out what else, more clarity here. And the reason here, what's coming through here for you, Libra, what the reason why is very difficult or has been a little bit of a challenge, no matter how much time has passed, for you to kind of disengage from this energy is because if you take a look here, there's the number 31. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. There was a part of you here that felt that there was a bond, a unity, or some sense of a future here in that either past connection or with this past person, okay? And that's why you're automatically at times, right, moved towards this energy again from the past, okay? So I feel here this is what you're going to be moving away from in this month of June, okay? Let's take a look here at what other information is coming through for you. Yeah, you have the 5 of Coins. What are you leaving behind? There's something here that you felt, and coins has to do with pentacles. There's something here that you felt was long lasting, perhaps in a past connection or in with a past partner. And that's the reason why it's been a little bit difficult. Five of coins is the five of pentacles, and this is some sense of loss. So you're leaving behind the sense of loss of this, what could have been type of energy, okay? And that's how this is coming across. There has been, it's been a little bit of a struggle for you, no matter, again, no matter how much time has passed. For some of you, this may have been way in your past, and for others of you, it's been in your recent past. But it's something that's been very difficult to shake off, because there was a connection there that you felt was a viable connection for a future. And that, of course, obviously, may have gone in its different direction here, okay? So for others of you here, it may not be in love. For others of you here, it may be a connection having to do with work, for career, okay? For other aspects of your life. But it's coming very clear here for some of you that this has a lot to do with your love life, okay? For others of you, it may be your career, your finances, okay? You may feel here that there's not enough, or there's been a loss of finances, something that you were very much connected here in regards to your career, your employment, or your passion to something here in your past or recent past. So again, for some of you, it's in love. For others of you, it's in career, okay, or in finances. Let's take a look at what you're going to be walking towards. So the blessing that you're going to be walking towards here in the month of June is the one who calms, okay? So there's going to be this calming energy, the blessing of thinking of things clearly, calmly, of really using your intuition. Why? Well, you have an owl here. Owls are a symbol for wisdom, for intuition. So there's something here that you may have, again, that you're walking away from, whether career or love, and you've gained certain lessons here from that experience. Okay? So that's the reason why you're leaving it behind. You're leaving behind the struggle. You're leaving behind the feeling of left out in the cold. You're leaving here the feeling of financial hardship, or hardship having to do with career or finances, okay? You're letting that go, and you're moving into this blessing of calmness, of being able to learn from these lessons, because owl also is a symbol for education, okay? Like an owl with glasses on is usually like education, a teacher, things of that nature. So you're learning, or you'll be learning, or you will start listening here, or trusting more your intuition in regards to messages that you may be getting here in the month of June. Now it says here stillness, purity, and quiet. So for some of you, there's going to be this feeling of you really touching, or making time here to touch upon the area of your life that has a lot to do with meditation or meditative hobbies, something that you like to do that brings you to this meditative state. And that may be here when and how you get those messages, when your mind is on its kind of, you've dialed down the volume of your mind so that you will be able to hear the whispers, the subtle sounds of your inner voice, okay, Libra? And that's how this is coming across. There may be some signs, symbols, and synchronicities here coming in your direction here in the month of June. And there's this feeling here of either you learning to trust more your intuition, or you learning to start to see that these sign, symbol, synchronicities are not coincidences. These are messages that are going to help you here explore even further blessings here in the month of June. Last but not least, let's take a look here at this last deck. And you have here water. Okay, water, it says emotions are at their peak. And it's interesting here that you have water and behind that you have the sun. So there may be some perseverance here, some rewards that are coming in your direction. Definitely happiness. So the blessing of happiness, the blessing of success, the blessing of you finally getting what is owed to you, whether in career or in love. Okay, so something is coming in your direction, something that may put you in the spotlight, or you may receive accolades here. But what I want to talk about here is because that's interesting, because that sun energy is that yang energy, and this water energy is the yin energy. Okay. So, what I'm feeling here for you is that here in the month of June, there is this blessing of you really tuning in to your inner oracle. You're listening to your inner voice and really seeing how that listening and trusting in the messages that you are getting when you are in the sense of stillness or meditation is going to help you expand in other blessings. One of which, is the blessing here of moving things in the right direction. Sun is one of the happiest cards in tarot. Now, granted, this is not a tarot deck. It is an oracle deck, but it still brings that vital source of energy, that vital source of success, of happiness, of personal growth, and of recharging here for you, Libra, in the month of June. Now, if you are interested in learning more about this reading, with all these decks right here, then take a look down below in the description box. Click on that Patreon link. I'll meet you on Patreon. For others of you here, click here on the Lexa Tarot logo to be part of the Lexa Tarot family. Click right here and right here for more messages, and I'll see you on Patreon.